Welcome, lovely soul friend. Today I received a fairy message from the garden fairies, which I feel like would resonate with you, probably. And before I share the message, I just want you to kind of zoom out of the dream, zoom out of the matrix life with your awareness, with your consciousness. Simply observe everything that is your body, observe your mind, observe your processes of work, house, family, duties, responsibilities, and slowly stepping away from them. See your awareness just being aware of all of those things, as if you were watching a movie. And feel yourself dreaming how all this life, all it really is a dream. Even if the energy flows and the magic is not what you would prefer, it will be. It will be for you. Because you're here and you're watching me, so everything's gonna be fine for you. But it's all content. Whether good or bad, whether distorted or not distorted, it's just content. And now, what I was receiving first of all from the kind of the fairies. If you're seeing this message, then the fairies are inviting you to connect with them in your in your local garden, park, forest, wherever you could find. But this sort of over matrix of this magical earth frequency, of this magical earth beings, it is inviting now in the springtime to awaken our souls and awaken ourselves to the nature. And now, as the Taurus period kind of starts, the things that we work on, the dreams and the life that we live, the kind of the magic that we are experiencing right now, it needs patience, it needs grounding, it needs to be slow, as like a Taurus, right? Like a bull is working steady and slowly towards the goal. And that's the energy that I'm feeling. But the fairies are bringing now, also adding to that energy, they're bringing kind of this this magical touch and this inviting touch of a relationship with the, not just with the fairies themselves, but with all earthly spirits. So in this case, the fairies kind of being the ambassadors for all earthly spirits in the spring awakening, and for you to go outside, create a relationship, see how those frequencies, those relationships, how they can add to you, to what you're sharing, to what you're creating, to your desires. Yes, have let the earthly spirits know what you need help with. Let the earthly spirits know what you would like to create more of harmony, right? Where I live in my country, there's also during the spring there's like a national trash. We're cleaning garbage, cleaning rubbish all over the country. Like people are going out on one day, on one exact day, and they're kind of participating in cleaning rubbish, garbage all over the country. And so that perhaps is something you might be called to do as well. cleaning up, maybe cleaning up a certain places, picking up some plastics, or letting the earth be cleaner, the spirits have more space, more, yeah, just more harmony around our nature and ourselves, because we're not the only ones living on this plane. Even though we may not see those on a subtle plane, they still coexist with us. And it isn't sort of, you know, yeah, it just isn't right for us to trash everything as if we're just, this is our house, we do what we want. We coexist in harmony with the nature, and it isn't really a loving connection, a loving relationship if we're just throwing trash all over the place. So we must lead with an example, and we must harmonize these relationships. We must improve them, and utilize. But we don't really utilize the relationships with the fairies, right, or with the spirits just for the sake of one's own benefit. We also do it to have the co-creational joy and play, because life should be about play. And in this case, the message is that the spring and the fairies are teaching us the play of life. Yes, there is time and there is help for what you know as important duties, responsibilities for you, whether it's in regards to your family, collective, society, spiritual path, and so forth and so on. But that can be balanced with the play, and then the play can actually lead the way in those tasks which you are trying to accomplish in all the other areas of your life. Not all the other areas, I mean, once you start playing, it's really one big area of play. But in general, yes, it's sort of, it helps everything. It is a fertile soil for you. So yes, that's the main headline: fertile soil. Fertile soil in the spring, in the northern hemisphere, is what the fairies are telling me now. All right, that's enough messaging for today.